Guys, welcome back to the channel, and wanted to make a quick video on two new wallets I got. So as I mentioned in an earlier video, I picked up the Lost Dutchman cash fin and the thin fin. So just got these in today, and here is the fin again just for reference, kind of in size. So first impression, I'm extremely disappointed, more with myself. I did not really understand how this cash fin works, and quite frankly, I think it's pretty obnoxious. Look at it. This is like a scroll you got to open up. I do not see myself ever at a store, doing, some origami to try to get my money out. Maybe I'll get used to it, but this is not what I anticipated at all. So it's my fault. It's a good quality wallet. I honestly thought it was going to be more like this one, where it just opens and you use it, right? That's kind of what I had anticipated. I did not think it was going to be kind of a whole kind of wrap job like that. So yeah, my fault. So that's my first impression of the cash fin, is that it's much larger and thicker than I had thought. In hindsight, I really wish I had just gone with the big fin. I was kind of torn 50-50, and I don't know why. I just thought maybe I would try this one, but hindsight, big fin probably would have been a better purchase. I imagine the big fin is about the same size, but so it kind of gives you an idea, kind of the size difference. This is a chunky wallet. This would be more kind of a rear pocket wallet. It's not as nimble and sleek as the Finnegan, and I gotta play with this. But right now I'm kind of not keen. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's got to get used to it, but I just don't like kind of the design. I might actually maybe cut this and have it kind of fold in, kind of like this. I don't know. Yeah, I think I might just cut this and have it fold in, almost like this thin fin. I might just kind of replicate it, just like that. But that's a cash fin. So the thin fin, it's thin. It's basically, honestly, it's really the same thing as the Finnegan. It just seems that instead of having, the extra leather strap to tuck in, you tuck it inside. The advantage obviously is that, you don't have this extra thickness, because this is removed and then this just goes in there and basically takes up, I would say, a card slot. So let's see if we can fit the same amount into here. So it holds about the same. These are pretty comparable. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to use it, but this wasn't really high on my list. I just got it because these are pretty cheap, and I figured why not try it. But I knew that this one would be easier to use, because this you can quickly, open, get what you need, kind of easy peasy. This one I think is gonna require almost always two hands to use, but maybe it'll break in. But from let's see if we can maybe load some cards into this one and see how many we can get. So this one actually I think is already, we can probably get, so this one's starting to get a little, let's say a little full. So let's see if we can transfer this. Yeah, so this is, now it's getting tight. So I'd say this one can probably hold an extra 2 cards or card or so. So but yeah, this one I'll probably test out for a little bit. I could see myself using this one. It's very tiny, nimble, my kind of style. But this one, stay tuned to see what I come up with this one. But don't see myself ever carrying this thing as is. You know, I think it's just like a hamburger, man. This is ginormous. But I think I could see myself doing a little custom work on this one. I mean, yeah, this one's a pain to use, guys. I mean, like I said, it's not that it's a bad wallet. I just, you know, errors on my part. I didn't quite understand how this worked from the pictures on the web. You know, it kind of looked like it wasn't like that. I don't know. I just kind of, yeah, it's my fault. But to be honest, you know, I don't know. I mean, just sticking all these cards in there, I'm questioning the capacity of this one. I mean, so you saw I fit this in there fairly comfortably, and this one, I mean, I guess it fits, but I mean, look how far. I mean, I guess it fits. I mean, yeah. I mean, in the end, this one has maybe slightly more capacity than this one, but it's a whole lot bigger. I mean, like, this thing's like 2 times the size, if not more. I mean, it's twice as thick and a little taller, so it's like 2.5 times bigger. So you're not getting 2.5 times more capacity with this one. I guess the convenience of having your cash kind of folded out is the advantage. Let me see if I can grab a little cash here and see how this does. Let me grab a couple bills and we'll see kind of what happens here. Alright, so we've got 4 bills in here. Yeah, this thing's huge. So if you open it, I mean, yeah, I guess it could work. But I mean, I don't know. I just, personally, I don't know. I don't like the idea of having my cash just flopping around like this at the store. I mean, maybe if you got $2, but if you got like, I mean, if you got like $100 or $200 flapping around, I don't know. What kind of, I don't know. Disappointed in this one. I was hoping it would be like this one, because this one, if I carry cash on this one, I just carry it like this. Fold it over, you know, use it, get what you need, and then pull it out like that. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Something like that kind of design. I did not anticipate it being like a scroll like that. So, my first impression, like this one so far. I'm gonna give this one some use. This one, not a fan at all. 2 thumbs down on this one. 1 thumb up on this one, but only for price. You know, if you're trying to save a few bucks, get this one. But in the end, this is still the champ. The Finnegan itself, I think, is by far Lost Dutchman's best wallet, but it's really the best wallet I've ever used. So this one is still sticking around. This one, I think if you want to save a few bucks, you can get by with it. It's not bad. But this one, I screwed up. But I'm not gonna, I don't see myself using it, so I'm probably gonna do some customizing here and probably trim this myself and just make it kind of a like the thin fin, but maybe call it a fat thin. You know, maybe that I'll invent a new wallet, the fat thin. And I don't know, this will just have to be kind of whatever. But yeah, I think that's the only way to save this wallet, I think, is to do that. I don't see any other way to save this one. And look at how this is stitched. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. Is I'm gonna take a blade and just give it like a trim like that, and then it'll just fold into the inside, and then this excessive leather will be gone, and then it'll be kind of just like a fat thin. You can just pull it out and have your cards here, and then you'll still kind of, it'll actually be very much like this one. Then I can still kind of keep my cash on the side, and then just have it folded inside. So we'll see. You know, it was my error, so not knocking the wallet, because for someone this might be perfect, but that just isn't for me. So, but you know, Nate, if you're watching this, if I could exchange this for the big fin, I'll gladly do it, but otherwise I'm not going to bother because it's my error, not his. All right, I'll, you know, I don't know, we'll think about this one, and maybe in like a couple weeks I'll come back and give an update on how this one's worked out, and give an update on what I did with this monstrosity. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'm sorry for this kind of ramble. This is kind of unscripted. I just opened these literally like 10 minutes ago, so I thought I'd put a video out before I started modifying these. All right, guys, talk to you on the next one.